Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight on this show, and I'm here to talk about the Kentucky Wildcats beating the Oklahoma Sooners. 94-78 reaction. Good to have a relatively easy win, besides when Oklahoma cut an 8-point game there late in this one. Freaking Xavier kept hitting 3 after 3 to keep him in the second half, and that Attack dude. He hit a lot of threes to kind of keep him, I guess, get him back in it a little bit, but Kentucky able to close this one out. Great game for the Cats here. Man. Otay always been so good. Before the start of conference play, but really into conference play, he's been absolutely balling out. He led the way with 24 points. And how about Brandon Garrison had a double-double, 20 and 11. I think pretty sure his career high. He had a relatively easy win for the most part. This big game for Brandon Garrison, which is good to see. And this is probably maybe his best game ever. He was battling hard on the offensive glass, and he had to get that 20th point. And he had to get his 20th point, too. The only thing holding him back is himself, because he could be talented. Like, he played solid against Arkansas, too. But absolutely really good game for him. And the team as well scored 94 as well. It's not like Oklahoma's a super bad team. They have been able to close out games. Kentucky really, after the back and forth start, kind of controlled this game, pretty much really controlled this game and pretty much led the whole second half after they had a good lead going into halftime. Yeah, Brandon Garrison had his best game. There have definitely been times where I like Brandon Garrison. Other times I've been super frustrated with him. But sometimes you gotta keep the faith in him. And 20 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists tonight for him. 7 of 8 from the field, made all 6 of his free throws, 5 offensive boards. He was really bad on the offensive glass, getting offensive boards. Loved how Brandon Garrison played tonight. Definitely haven't rooted for him as much as I did last year, because I still thoroughly believe he can be a good player. Like, he has athleticism, and he has the vision to pass. He makes mistakes, but still for sure, but to get all those free throws as well. And it's a good win. He never apologized for winning an SEC game, no matter who you play. They've won 7 of 8 and 11 of 14. If you can get that Brandon Garrison effort every game, that takes Kentucky to another level. And Yelovich hitting threes. Sure, his defense isn't there still, but if they can hit threes well and fight hard on the glass, they can raise Kentucky to a really good effort. And Aberdeen got hit in the face. They said Denzel Aberdeen is injured. I'm like, oh my god. And then Otay Oweh goes down holding his elbow. I'm like, oh my lord, this season can't get any worse. Thankfully, he wasn't hurt. Neither of them were hurt bad. Aberdeen just got popped in the face, and Oweh was fine. But yeah, Oweh had 24, Chandler had 18, Garrison had 20. 2 20-point scores tonight. He had Chandler with 18, who was very good tonight. He's been shooting a lot more confident lately. It's just that he's taking shots. Not just that he's making them, but he's just taking more threes now. It's felt when he was struggling, he just wouldn't even look to shoot. I mean, Xavier Brown just kept hitting 3 after 3. And Garrison played a lot more minutes tonight than Moreno, because he just had a rough night, but he still had 3 blocks on the defensive end and made 3 of his 4 free throws. It's just that Garrison was playing a lot better tonight. You're going to have those nights sometimes. Didn't like that it got down to an 8-point game, but luckily they finished it out. Pretty much blew out Oklahoma most of the way. And Garrison played well. Yelovich played good on the offensive end, hitting threes, and Otay Oweh doing his Otay Oweh things. Wish Garrison could bring this type of play every night. But I just don't want Kentucky to start chucking 3 after 3. Take the open looks when you get them. But 7-1 their last 8. It just feels like an eternity ago when I was probably saying this season was done and this team might not make the tournament. It feels like an eternity when you look back at it. Man, just imagine if they didn't choke that Missouri game. They'd be up there first place. And they're almost leading the SEC. It's hard to believe when you look about like a month ago or whatever when they lost to Missouri. You're 0-2, like season's over. They're playing a lot better basketball. They felt like they have more of an identity offensively. Because it felt like most of the time they just didn't have much going offensively. It's kind of just going on the perimeter and chuck up a three, hope it goes in. But now they can get to Owake and you drive downhill. If more defenders come over, oh, somebody's open for a three. Or if nobody helps, okay, here's a three. Or here's a drive to the basket. I felt like the second half took forever. Oklahoma just got off to a slow start. They played better offensively in the second half. They finally made threes, but Kentucky shot good from the field and from three and from the free throw line and didn't turn the ball over. It had 21 assists to 6 turnovers. And Oklahoma just isn't a really great team. Like, they're not that bad like their record is. They just had trouble closing out games. This one was where they didn't really have a chance. They didn't have a chance to close one out. As Kentucky pretty much, after the back and forth start, they really just kind of they pretty much led the whole way. And Tom Hart, my God, he was on one tonight on commentary. He was sure on one tonight on commentary was Tom Hart. Like saying Captain Clutch, Otagatron, something about Facebook. Something about don't believe what's on Facebook. And do a Billy, are you serious digital business card and reversible quarter zips. All in the game. Yeah, more about this game. It's not like they found their identity offensively, man. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you watch most of the games this year before this recent stretch of, like, these last, like, probably 11, 14 games. And they shot 9 of 16 from 3 in the first half, 63% of their points from deep. To me, it's not that they just flat out can't shoot, it's just sometimes they don't shoot enough. It's all about confidence, and when they don't shoot, it's clear showing they aren't confident. You get stops, you push the ball in transition is a must for this team too. Especially with the lack of table setting you have from a true point guard standpoint. And the random absence of driving kicks for most of the year is no longer a problem. That's always a consistent way to find three-point looks that's needed. You should get a way to drive to the rim. If somebody comes over to help, you could have somebody open for three. And just feels like the team's starting to find a bit of an identity. Like I keep saying, like they can be a problem for somebody in March if they can keep the trend up, which is kind of crazy to think because of all the injuries. It's a testament to the kind of coach. I won't be hypocrite. I did criticize Mark Pope, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe he's figured something out. Maybe the players are just playing harder. I don't know. But they've done a hell of a job turning around. The players, coaching staff, they've done a hell of a job turning it around. It feels like they just play more of a purpose now offensively than what they have. And it's really just your SEC preseason player of the year playing like it after that slow start of the year, after having a leg injury during the summer. Chandler started playing more confident on the offensive end. Garrison played really good tonight. The defense, Oklahoma started to make some tough shots, and then they were just hitting 3 after 3, it felt like, with Xavier Brown. And they cut to an 8-point game. To give credit to them, they still battled, but had to pause the video for a few minutes. Got a Warriors notification. Oh my God, I guess I'll do a freaking separate video for it. I don't like nothing I want to. But yeah, Kentucky gets the win here. I'm going to go over the stat sheet. Kentucky's next game Saturday, February 7th, 8:30 at home against number 25 Tennessee. So Kentucky, they improved 16-7, 7-3 in SEC play, scored 94 points. They scored 43 in the first half, 51 in the second half. Oklahoma drops to 11-12, 1-9 in SEC play, scored 78 points, 32 in the first half, 46 in the second half. Excuse me. So, Muhammad Waggy, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 1-1 from the field. Tay Davis, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 7-11 from the field. Darian Reed, 11 points. Xavier Brown, 21 points, 6-11 from the field, 5-9 from 3. Nigel Patt, who had been scoring well, only 6 points, not 2 of 8 from the field, 2-6 from 3. Cool Attack, 9 points, 3-7 from the field and 3. Dayton Forsyth, 7 points, and Ayla Tontsev, 4 points. They shot 44% from the field, 34 from 3, 11 of 32, 17-19 from the line, 25 rebounds, 14 assists, 6 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 6 O-boards, 19 D-boards, and 15 fouls. For Kentucky, Elvich, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3-5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Moreno, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the line, 3 blocks. Chandler, 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. Oway, 24 points, 7-11 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 7-9 at the line. Aberdeen, 3 points, 3-10 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 assists. Trent played 7 minutes, had 0 points, 2 rebounds and a block. Diabate, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 at the line. Garrison, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 7 of 8 from the field, 6 of 6 at the line. And Jasper Johnson, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. They shot 50% from the field, 46 from 3, 12 of 26, and 22 of 27, 81% at the line. Great shooting game tonight. 41 boards, 21 assists, only 6 turnovers, 3 steals, 4 blocks, 14 O-boards, 27 D-boards, and 17 fouls. So yeah, 94-78. Kentucky gets the win. They play Tennessee on Saturday. It's gonna be an interesting one there. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks, I'm out. Peace.